Okay, hello and welcome. This is CIS 308 for fall quarter. This is mobile and wireless technologies. I am your instructor, Travis McEwen, and I am going to be kind of doing just a brief overview of kind of the class as a whole, giving you a little rundown of how the class is laid out, some of the resources available, and then giving a broad overview of some things that you might need to know. Um, as always, if you ever have any questions, feel free to send me a message in Canvas. Um, it's probably the best way to get a hold of me at the time being. So off we go. So the syllabi, um, super important thing. Remember, today is the first day of the quarter, so 9/21. So that's today's date. End of the quarter does end on December 10th. That's the final day of the quarter. Um, And then other things to kind of note is office hours. So office hours are going to be every Wednesday from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. Or by appointment. So if by any chance that time doesn't work for you, or you're busy or working, or just can't make it during that time, send me a message. I'm happy to do my best to try and accommodate and meet with you if I can. Which I will do. I will always try and do it if I can. Other things to kind of note overall, uh, kind of the breakdown of the grading and everything. So we have hands-on assignments, which are 20% of your grade, chapter exams, which are 15% of your grade, written assignments, which are 15% of your grade, and then your midterm and final are each 25% of your grade as well. The midterm and the final are just written exams. There is no practical side of it. All right, jumping into kind of the layout of the course. So I try and lay out the course on a module basis. So I always recommend that if you're going to be navigating this course, you do so by going to modules. I have it basically broken up into different weeks and specific section topics. So that's how I would recommend that you kind of view everything. Now, the very first thing that I wanted to pull up was this, your very first assignment, which is register for MindTap. MindTap in the book is written by Cengage, and MindTap is a web or classroom area hosted by Cengage. You do not need to buy MindTap in order to do this class. The only thing you need is the book. Um, the reason I'm having you sign up for Cengage or sign up for MindTap as the very first assignment is because you can register as a trial account for the class and have a trial period of access for the book. So if you're waiting for the book to arrive, waiting for funding to buy the book, you're not just sitting twiddling your thumbs. You can actually still have access to it for a certain period of time. Now, the next thing that I wanted to mention really quickly in relation to the book is that the book is good, but it's also a lot of math is inside of that book as well. We don't need to worry about it. I'm going to be going over it. I'm going to be creating videos about kind of the highlights and kind of key components. We are interested more in the theory and the application of a lot of what's talked about in the actual class itself. We're not going to be doing a lot of the mathematics behind actually designing or what goes into, say, like cell tower type of thing, or design and implementation. So don't worry about that. Just when you see a whole bunch of math that looks really, really difficult, just let it wash over you in a wave of mathiness that you don't need to worry about. It's okay. So I'll make sure that we hit the highlights, and I will be creating videos as well. I also have all the PowerPoints all posted up for you as well. So a couple other things to kind of go over. Besides the book, we also are using aspects of Netacad. If you are not familiar with what Netacad is, it is the Cisco Network Academy. Part of everyone that was in the class, I have already registered and you should have received an email to your student Whatcom email addresses uh, with information for logging into this course. So what this course is it's an introduction to IoT, so Internet of Things. And so this class will also, more content in this course will also directly relate to wireless and mobile technologies as well. So we're going to be using both the book and also a bit of what we have right here to kind of mesh and go over a lot of wireless and mobile tech. So that's kind of the key components of what we're going over. So what you're going to be accessing here is the course material in relation to IoT devices on Netacad. And this is also where we're going to be taking your chapter quizzes as well over on Netacad. Chapter quizzes for Netacad. There are also other chapter quizzes as well. And these are the quizzes that I've already pulled directly from MindTap and put into my course, so you don't need to worry about going and buying the MindTap area. These are the quizzes that come from the book, grand scheme of things. So don't worry, it's all provided for you in this location. So the other thing that you'll need from here is some of our assignments are also going to use Packet Tracer. Packet Tracer, if you're not familiar with it, is a network emulation tool that basically allows us to simulate network devices, but it also allows us to simulate Internet of Things devices, so IoT devices. So like a smart home is an option of what we can potentially do. So we will be playing around and doing a bit with Packet Tracer. I'll have a short Packet Tracer kind of walkthrough video if you're unfamiliar with it that you can view as well. Now, to download Packet Tracer, you're going to want to log into Netacad, and then in the top left-hand corner underneath Resources, you'll go down to the option, which is second from the bottom, that says Download Packet Tracer. From there, scroll down, and you'll find the option to download the version that you want based off of your operating system. So either Windows, Ubuntu, or Mac OS, and pick the version that you need to download. And that's basically it. So other things to note, I do have the first few weeks of material all unlocked and posted for you as well. First 4 weeks are unlocked and ready for you to roll. If you do have questions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I will talk to you all later. Bye.